Oh, that's me. So as our rep right now, I am live and there's a feed that I can send the user to. So I'm going to click on share, copy this. Oh, sorry, share, copy this. Okay. And this is technically the feed where people can watch me streaming from my desk, right? But it doesn't have to be from, it can be from your stage, it can be from a church, it can be from a soccer stadium, right? But this URL represent the feed that is from YouTube under my account using my webcam right now as we speak. Okay, but the whole reason it is here is I'm not saying that we only support YouTube feed. I'm just using this as an example of a feed so that we can show how to use it in Oasis. All right. So what we're going to do is now I am going to go back and I'm going to add a new course. So this time it's a live course. I'm going to call it live stream with say stream URL. Okay. I'm going to say stream URL. Okay. I'm just going to step through this. Okay. All right. So for the session, it's a 12 December 10th at 2:41. So I'm going to December 10th at 2:41. Let's just say 2:45 so that we can get the experience of people waiting. Okay. Let's say 2:45 to 2:30. That's good enough. It is central. It's going to be online. And this time, because it's a URL, I actually had to select other. All right. And I'm going to paste this URL from YouTube. All right. And I'm going to click on save. All right. So I'm going to click on publish. Alrighty, fantastic. So now that this has been set up, I just want to double check. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to open another browser. I'm going to pause really quick. Okay, I just resumed recording under the same account I was recording my demo earlier called Jennifer. And this time I'm going to do the live stream with a stream URL. So I'm going to click on it, click on register, and then I can essentially click on join meeting and um, notice that I'm waving my hand now, and then there's going to be a lag of, oh, hold on. There we go. So there we go. You can see that the video has a small lag, but the idea is it is definitely streaming from my feed on YouTube over here. The only thing is the user is accessing it by click on join meeting. So um, it's essentially what you're doing is using Oasis as a jump off point to go to another URL. If that URL happened to be YouTube, great. If that URL happens to be Vimeo, great. But the idea is you're using Oasis to sort of create a landing spot where the user can then go to where they're supposed to go. Now, if you want to keep the user in Oasis, please watch the next recording. Thank you. So let's say you say, hey, I want to keep the user in Oasis when they do the live stream. I don't want to bounce them to a stream URL. Then what you need to do is you set up the same live course. So I'm just going to say live stream with, I'm going to say embedded stream URL. So the most important part is the embedded part. I'm going to call it embedded URL, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep the user on the Oasis while streaming from somewhere else. Okay. So once again, I am going to, so this time I'm going to make it 2:50 p.m. So December 2:50. Okay. And I'm going to say 3 o'clock. It doesn't matter when it ends. And I'm going to say it is. So this time I'm going to use iframe. Okay, and I need to put in the embedded link for the iframe. So keep in mind, this is the URL from YouTube, but I need the embedded version of this link. And if I go to the YouTube channel, this is me. Um, there is no clear way for me to say what is the embedded version of this URL. Fortunately, we have this thing called ChatGPT. So I can say, hey, I have a live stream YouTube link called at this is link. What is the embedded version of this URL? All right. So there we go. It's going to tell me, and I'm just going to copy this part right here. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my setup. I'm going to copy it here. So remember this iframe, because iframe is basically what tell Oasis to do the embed code. And then we're going to embed this one in here. All right. So I'm going to click on save and I'm going to publish this course. All righty. So now what happens is I am going to come over here. Um, Once again, I'm still logged in as Jennifer. And this, remember earlier we did the live stream with stream URL. Now we do live stream with embedded stream URL. And I'm going to click on free, get registered. And it's going to start in 2 minutes. So now what I can do is, let's see if I have the same feature to, hold on. I think if I upload a picture here, give me 1 second. So I just put my pictures once again as a cover image. And if I come over here, you can see that um, the way screen now is just my cover image. And it's starting to count down already. So I'm recording this using Loom. You can definitely fast forward a little bit if you don't want to wait with me while the session is counting down. But the idea is the user experience is going to be that the live stream feed will get displayed to the user when the live stream is supposed to start. Now, keep in mind that your video right now, you should already have the video going to the live feed, this one right here, because if it's not there, when the video starts, people is going to see empty. So it's very critical that when this hits 0 seconds, there's some feed behind it. Okay, and keep in mind, while I'm recording this, the feed I'm actually recording. There we go. I'm going to click on play. So you can see this is me streaming from my desk. and then streaming to another browser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show everyone the lag. I'm going to raise my hand in on three. Okay, one, two, three. Raise my hand. I raised my hand, but notice the hand was raised in the stream a few seconds later. Keep in mind, there is a lag. I'm showing you the lag. I'm going to lower my hand on three. One, two, three. I lowered my hand already. Notice the hand get lowered. So keep in mind, there is a lag in the feed, but that's just the nature of the feed. When you watch a football game, there's also a lag. With that said, this is how the feed works, but keep in mind, because this is a YouTube feed, uh, everything that about the YouTube that's problematic will come in, right? So when the feed ends, they might give you ads, not ads, but the next video, which might be things that you don't want the user to go to. So YouTube is free to use, but your user have to pay YouTube with their eyeballs. So hopefully you can decide whether you want to use YouTube as a platform to stream, or you can use a paid version of a streaming platform. But hopefully this recording will show you how you can um, set up the stream by using the embedded version using iframe. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Okay.
There is already products there. I'm assuming that's a product that you use.
You mean the one that's not migrated?
If you go to ACP.oasis.com,
Oh, sorry. Yes.
there is already a product.
That was just I did two demos for them. First demo is when they said I need the LMS, and then we set up, and then we create a shitload of product, and then said, oh, we need a product like Peer, so we
Then
set
you
up.
created the
Yes,
so
we
now-
created so, and then now we're probably only gonna have Peer. We don't have anything else, so we're probably gonna archive everything else.
So my question is, can I
Yes.
delete all of those versions?
You can archive.
The problem is, I think whoever created those created the category, but it's only the top level,
Oh, okay.
which is not what I'm using.
delete.
Okay, so I'm gonna delete all the courses clean,
Yes.
and then you're gonna.
I actually, I much prefer because it took Ramon a long time to set up.
Yeah.
So can you just create category family?
Okay, I'll create a
Yeah.
different category family.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can call this whatever they call it.
EM model. Or that's
There we
what they
go.
call it.
Perfect.
Okay, but I just want to make sure when they click on the configuration,
There's going to be two trees. I'm gonna,
by
this is-
default, it's gonna be the one that Ramon built because by default the category family is empty.
Oh, then what you need to do is create a family, a category family called demo tree, and then move them to the demo tree.
Okay, but by default, I think the demo tree was fine.
That's fine. We can CZ demo tree.
Okay, okay.
Oh no, I think category tree you can set a sequence.
Oh, okay.
Can you let me know the recording if it makes sense? Can you let me know if the recording makes sense? This I'm gonna take to Anna and Andrew to answer that question. Make sense? Hey, look who's back. Can you watch the recording and let me know if that makes sense?